Hello, I'm Matthew McQuagge with the CattleFax Closing Bell. Today's Closing Bell is sponsored by the American Gelbvieh Association. This summer's video sale season continues to roll on, with several large sales occurring over the past few weeks. As has been the case, these auctions are continuing to reflect strong demand, with prices well above that of the same sales last year. Looking specifically at results from Superior's Video Royale sale this week, 5-weight steer calves for fall delivery had an average price of $433 per hundredweight. This is a 33% increase above last year's values, and so far this season, these calves have averaged almost $450 per head above last summer. This sale was characterized by an increase in the percentage of value-added calves, with 46% of 5 and 6-weight steers and heifers being marketed as both weaned and program eligible. Switching to feeder cattle sales this week, steers in the 800-pound weight group averaged $334 per hundredweight compared to $255 last year. Both calf and feeder values this summer are benefiting greatly from the combination of strong performance at the fed cattle level, as well as a further tightening of supply of available feeders. As noted in last week's update, the July 1 feeder cattle and calf supply outside of feed yards was down 100,000 head from last year and the tightest level on record. The tight domestic supply has been further exacerbated by the prolonged closure of the southern border with no change in sight. This is compounded by small signs of heifer retention. Thus far, heifer calves in these video auctions have averaged 27% of the sale mix since June 1st, which is down from 31% in 2024. Turning to this week's markets, cash cattle set new highs, prompting live cattle futures to also push into new highs early this week before failing on Thursday. The board has recovered somewhat today and will still end the week on a higher note. Moderate fed cattle cash trade volumes were noted in both the north and south this week. Cattle in the north traded from $244 to $247 live and $383 dressed, which is $2 to $5 firmer on a live weight basis. Trade in the south occurred at $235 to $236 live, which is $5 higher than the prior week. The live cattle complex is slated to finish higher this week, with the August live cattle set to close above 230, while October fats are closer to 224. As previously mentioned, feeders also traded into new highs over the course of the past week, with the August contract on pace to close at 334.50. The feeder cattle index maintained a stronger pattern this week and was quoted at 335 on Thursday. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.